dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This is Sweaty Plebs podcast. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-ba. Ba-da-ba, 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 ba-ba. Sweaty Plebs podcast on the real start of football season.
Howdy, boys and girls.
That's good, right?
Welcome back to the Sweaty Plebs podcast, episode 155. And it is the start of football season.
No, that was on Thursday.
Well,
but this is the real start.
This is the real start. The Niners are playing.
Yeah. Football. All right, everybody say your favorite 49er.
I like Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, okay.
You're going with a classic, safe play, a safe bet. I don't know any other than Jerry Rice. I didn't even know Jerry Rice was a Niner.
Your favorite's Jerry Rice, too.
You're an idiot.
My favorite's
You're an
Jerry
idiot
Rice,
and a loser.
I didn't grow up watching football.
That's true. Football. Favorite football team in Hawaii? Guess what it is?
The Rainbows?
Raiders.
Nope. 49ers.
That's not true at all.
It's
definitely the
true.
Raiders.
Nope. You just lived on the bad side of town.
It's definitely the Raiders.
It's absolutely okay. I'm gonna.
Yeah, how are you gonna show this?
I'm gonna Google it.
People on the internet, so.
Favorite football team in Hawaii? San Francisco 49ers, number 1.
Gotta fact check this guy.
Los Angeles Rams, number 2. Raiders, number 3. Cowboys, number 4. Hawaii has some questionable choices, but at least most of them are correct.
It's because of any coastal team. Rams is kind of wild. Why Rams?
Just LA teams, right?
They used to be in St. Louis.
Yeah, that was pre.
They before they were in St. Louis, they were in Los Angeles for a while. Anyways, weird shit. 49ers is the best team in the world. My favorite football player on the 49ers right now, Fred Warner.
Okay.
That's a good name. That's a good name, right?
That's a good, clean, white name.
He's not white.
Still a good, clean, white name.
He did go to
doesn't change the statement.
BYU.
Yeah.
So
there we go. That'll do it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
BYU Faulkner, Brigham Young University.
Okay.
Mormons.
Yeah.
A lot of Mormons in Hawaii too.
There is a lot. On Oahu, there's the northeast side of the island. It's like a whole Mormon area.
Yikes.
Yeah. They call it Utah too.
Yeah. That's why a lot of them end up in BYU and Salt Lake. There's like a decent Hawaiian population in Salt Lake.
Salt Lake City, notably not my favorite place in the world.
I actually enjoyed visiting Salt Lake City.
I've been to Salt Lake many times.
It's weirdly clean for a city. It makes me uncomfortable.
It's very clean.
Yeah,
for such a large
it's very
city.
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Very
it's
cool, but also
it's
too much.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
Yeah, there's something sus underneath, right?
It feels like a Tom Cruise future movie. I don't trust it.
Yeah. But
anyways, 155, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The maximum possible score in a single break in snooker, named after Snooki from Jersey Shore, with a free ball in the start of the break. 147 is the high. Wait, what the fuck? 147 is the highest possible. I feel like I did this one before.
Because 147 is the highest,
sucks.
and we're 155 today.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that works. Numbers, man.
All right. Different one. Different one.
Is 155 a character limit for a lot of stuff?
255.
No, 144 is the old character limit of Twitter, as the Australians say it. Damn, these all suck.
Sorry, 256.
155 Skyla is a main belt asteroid. And why is that relevant to today? I watched
Armageddon.
Some movie I watched.
Yeah. What did you watch? You watched football today.
I've been watching football all morning. Damn, what's that movie, Aiden?
You know what it is? 155
Armageddon.
is a common character limit for like descriptions.
Damn, what's that fucking movie called? I watched it yesterday.
I'm gonna keep saying Armageddon.
Matthew McConaughey, Christopher Nolan.
Oh,
Space.
Interstellar.
Interstellar. I kept wanting to say Inception, but I knew that wasn't it.
I've never seen Interstellar.
Oh, Inception.
It's
it's
not
a good movie.
really-
You should watch it.
It's
Yeah.
a good one. It's an asteroid base.
Interstellar, not the best one, but music, banger.
I think it's top 3 Nolan.
Camera work is generally pretty good too. Nolan does really good camera work.
It's a beautiful movie.
I watched Oppenheimer.
It's
Great movie. I'll never watch that trash movie again, but it's a great movie.
yeah. I want to watch it, but also I know like it's not.
It's also a big. It's like really heavy stuff.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Who could have seen that coming?
It's really heavy stuff.
Nuclear bomb.
But it's really good. Like
Spoilers
from an
still
art
on?
perspective, it's amazing.
Does he say the line?
I'll watch it at some point.
Yes, he does.
Fucking fire.
Do you
That's
see a
all I'm
nuclear
seeing
bomb?
for.
And of course,
saw it.
what's his name? Killian?
Cillian Murphy?
Is it Cillian or Killian Murphy?
I don't know, man. I'm
He's
not
a 10 out of
British.
10 actor at the end of the day. 10 out of 10 actor.
Super underrated, really.
It's heavily underrated.
Have you ever tried to? He's not underrated. Everybody loves him. What do you-
He's
No, they love him
underrated.
now. He's
Yeah.
definitely underrated. He was
People
slept
have
on
loved
for a
him
long
forever.
time. No, not as a
No.
general.
This is his
Yeah,
first
yeah.
leading role in
Yeah.
a movie, buddy.
No, he did Red,
No.
Oh,
He's done a bunch of shit.
and he
in a
was
like
Peaky
major
Blinders.
American movie.
Yeah, Peaky Blinders.
You're right though,
so
because
much-
Red was not a major American movie. This
Yeah.
is like a
No, he's done so much shit. You guys are calling him underrated. He's
no. He's,
perfectly rated.
Is
I know many
Everybody
people that don't
likes
even
him.
know who he is. For a lot of
Yeah,
people,
because
this
he's got a weird name.
for this. Honestly, for a lot of people, this is like his big break. For many people,
No,
Yes.
you guys are wrong.
no,
No.
Absolutely wrong.
No.
or not?
not at all.
No. Oh, okay, here's a poll for the viewers. Do you know who Cillian Murphy is? I won't even tell you what he's been in.
It's already
We
been
have been
mentioned,
saying
buddy.
it for the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. No, he's
No, he was a fucking Scarecrow and Batman. Everyone knows who he is. Everybody knows who he is.
no.
I like
They
28
don't.
Days
he's
Later. a
he's
lot.
in like every Christopher Nolan movie.
He's not.
Yeah.
Most of them.
No,
No.
it's not.
It's in
He's
two,
been in
maybe
2
three.
Batmans at least.
He's a pretty much he's a major villain in one Batman movie and a small tiny cameo
And
in
two,
the second
he's-
one.
No.
Tiny
no.
cameo.
Enormously tiny cameo.
Also,
like
How
a
the fuck do you
scene.
spell Cillian?
I usually
Okay.
about the
search
movie
Peaky-
right
Peaky
now.
Blinder, Oppenheimer, Inception. Oh, he's in Inception. Oh, he's in Dunkirk.
I don't
Oh,
even remember.
who's
I didn't
dumb
saw
now?
Dunkirk, but
Oh, who's
what?
dumb
He was
now?
in Inception? I don't even remember
Yeah.
that.
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
he was the
You
guy
dumbass bitches.
that they kidnapped.
28 Days Later. Who was the lead in 28 Days Later? Fucking idiots.
So
Yeah, he's
he had a
still
lead in a
underrated.
2002 movie, a lead in a 2005 movie, and now it's been 18 years, and he got another one.
No.
That's a long time.
He's been very popular forever.
No,
You guys stink.
not at all. I'm not saying
So
he's
There's
anyways-
probably like
a-
15 movies in between that he was the lead in that you guys
That's
have
not
never
true.
seen because
Either way,
uh,
let's crack some drinks.
Sunshine. You seen Sunshine?
No,
It's not a
never
good
even heard
movie.
of it.
Sunshine's a good movie. You don't like Sunshine?
It's like 60% of a good movie, and then it's just hot garbage for the remaining 40%. I
Are
do
we
like
talking
Danny
about the same
Boyle,
thing?
though. Danny Boyle's tight.
Who's Danny Boyle?
The director?
Oh, yeah. That explains why I've never seen him. All right, crack some drinks. I got one.
Taking it out
I
of a
don't
plastic
know
bag.
anything about this. I got it because it has a gummy bear on the front.
A cuddle
Cuddle
puddle. I love it.
Yeah. Black Hammer Brewing Company, hazy IPA. Where's Black Hammer from? San Francisco. Maybe I should know about it. I don't. Yeah, got 3 gummy bears on the front. They're wearing hats. 4. Actually, 4. Is it good?
It's for you to tell us.
Yeah, drink it again. Yep.
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 Big yep.
Yep.
All right. You should check out the brewery then.
Nope.
Okay.
Nice.
Maybe they got darts.
Oh, you want to go straight into it?
No, we have other drinks to crack open.
I played darts this week.
Crazy.
Okay, so here's the thing. The two dart games, 501, cricket, I'm fucking great at 501.
Yeah.
I'm the best. I'm the goat of 501. Cricket, I'm not the goat. Oh,
Aiden, go.
So yeah, I'm just gonna move forward. So it's pumpkin beer season, Faulkner. You know what that means?
Oh, shit.
Pumpkin beers, baby. Let's go from San Jose.
Howling Gourds. I like the name.
Yeah, it's great. Found at Trader Joe's. Very exciting. I bought this in preparation for the podcast last week because my favorite pumpkin beer doesn't come out until after Labor Day.
Okay.
And I've just been sitting on it waiting. So let me tell you. I fucking love pumpkin beers.
pumpkin spice.
Yeah, it's got that nice. It's not. This is a mid-tier pumpkin beer. It's no like
Classic
pumpkin or pump
basic
action.
bitch, huh?
But it's like they're kind of like Belgian beers in the way that they're just like all high ABV, but they just kind of slap as you taste them and you don't realize it.
Yeah.
And this fills that void. Will I buy it again? No. Will I come back with another pumpkin beer next week? Probably.
Fair enough.
Here. Speaking of darts earlier, courtesy of Jerome,
Nice.
he bought me this fucking sick ass glass. You like that, Aiden?
A little tumbler.
Yeah, banger, right? I have not washed it yet, so I'm not drinking out of it. But
It is cool. It is cool. All right. I bought this beer last week. Actually, I didn't buy it last week. My wife bought it for me. It's from Rogue.
my wife.
It's called Bat Squatch.
Oh, I'm a
Yes.
big cryptid guy, and Bat Squatch is a cryptid.
Bat Squatch. I
Thanks,
guess it's
Dylan.
a Halloween themed beer.
Seems a little
Too
early for that.
No.
Hey,
Um,
what are you talking about? I'm sure you go to Target or Walmart right now, they got all the Halloween shit out.
And I don't respect them for it.
Not at all. I think Halloween stores are starting to pop open, the costume stores.
no. Actually, yeah. I bet you're right. It's September.
Yeah. You gotta wait until at least after 9/11 though.
This is very light. It's very nice, actually. It's not
All right.
too hoppy. Like it doesn't bite you that hard. It has a nice subtleness to it, actually.
Everybody say their favorite cryptid.
What's a cryptid?
It's like a mythical beast.
Like Sasquatch.
Yeah, Sasquatch, Bat Squatch.
I didn't even know that.
Aiden.
I feel like I have to say Sasquatch up in because I'm in Idaho and everyone loves Sasquatch up here.
Yeah, you're in Idaho.
All-time
or-
classic. You know, not the best one, but just a soft spot in my heart. Nessie, man.
Nessie's
Nessie?
a classy.
Nessie's just a go.
I like Fresno Nightcrawlers.
I've never heard of that.
Look them up.
Nightcrawler's not Fresno ones.
I think
It's they're apparently they're like pants. It's just a pair of pants,
how about
big old
Chupacabra?
white pants. You see him,
Also
Aiden?
fire. Yeah. No, this. Oh, I like that. I like them a lot.
Yeah. Fresno Nightcrawlers. It's like a Faulkner. They're like big old white parachute pants that just walk around in the night.
Yeah. No wonder I never heard of it.
Yeah.
All right. What games have you guys been playing?
I was avoiding this the entire time.
What? Why? That's the purpose of the whole podcast.
No, the purpose of the podcast is for me to waste time. Games played. Baldur's Gate, we played it. Do we have to mention it?
Yeah, we could give a little recap of where we are in our fucking haphazard campaign.
Act 3,
I'm
baby.
the fucking goat. That's where we are. I'm the best. I am the best. I carry our team in every fight. I'm a lizard man. I can turn into a bigger lizard.
All right.
Moving
it.
on. Not true, but it's a good game still. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot of
Act
fun.
3. I think we're 30 something hours in. I think it's 35 hours or something like that.
Here's a question I had to myself. I didn't actually put it out there when we were playing yesterday. After this, are we gonna have a playthrough where we try?
Yeah, after a
Because
short
right
break,
now we
yes.
just kill everything. We just murder everything.
Murder hobo, all the things.
Yeah. I'm totally fine with it because this is how I would play, and this is how I've been playing.
No, so
But
I love the way we're
yesterday I had a
playing.
moment of clarity.
I love the way we're playing, by the way.
Yeah, where every single thing that we run into, I'm like, we're gonna kill him for the XP, right? Every single thing. Yesterday, I don't know what happened, but I was like, wait, we should. What if we did this differently and we just talked our way through this? What would that be like?
I mean, that's what I was trying to do when we first started playing.
Yeah, but I killed everything.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
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 We should do a second playthrough where we game plan a little bit.
Well,
Yeah,
I was figuring this one is like sight unseen for all of us. So, like, even
Yeah.
my own solo campaign, I don't go further than what we've done because I don't want to spoil. But next time we play, we have an idea of what a lot of these encounters are.
Yeah.
Also, like, it'd be kind of cool to play more actual character builds, like multi-classing and stuff like that.
Actually talking about what we want our team to be rather than
Now
it's working
team
out,
composition.
but it's fucked.
Yeah.
I love it though because like we get these like weird, crazy situations. Spoilers. Last night, Aiden like goes way ahead of everyone. Like 3 turns, he gets into a combat situation. I can't catch up for like 3 turns.
Yeah. I like the astral plane, man. You just jump so far.
But it was so cool because like it was like, oh man, we'll probably have to restart this whole fight, and then we pull it off, and we've had many fights like that. We're like, oh, we needed to long rest.
Walker,
Nope.
you
Yeah,
were the
I
goat
did
for
not.
that.
I did not enjoy that fight mainly because
Died
he
so
was
early.
way ahead and I like rushed to get there.
Yeah.
And in my rushing, literally the turn before he started the fight, I jump over into a terrible position and I don't even get to do anything because first enemy turn they all fucking jump on my nuts and kill me. And then I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go walk around my house in a circle for fucking 20 minutes. And this whole fight, this is all after we said we were gonna get off.
We kind of
Save.
forced into it though.
Yeah.
I think it was mostly you said, and everyone else is cool with it, and it's just like, fuck it.
We had been on for
We played
It
for
was
almost
8 hours.
Yeah.
8 hours. I was losing my mind.
I was getting
You
so
know how much
hungry.
reading I did yesterday?
I was getting so hungry.
Yeah.
Um,
It was fun.
no, but we've had many situations like that, and it's just cool. Like, what a shit show, but we still pull it off, and we're like, all right. Which I think is great for a game like that because then you never have to really worry about min maxing ever. Like, it shows that you don't have to have an optimal party to enjoy the game and progress the game.
That's true. I would also say the amount of people we've killed, we have min-maxed XP.
Yeah,
We've
been
min-maxed
min-maxed.
XP for sure,
Yeah.
but we have not been min-maxing our builds
Oh, God.
at all.
Oh no, not at all.
Our builds are
I
fucking awful.
I am picking the coolest word
Every-
every time.
Every time we load in, before you guys load in, every time I load in to set up the instance, I'm like, oh, maybe I should just re-roll my guy just so I can re-pick everything. That's a little bit more optimal. But I'm like, nope, I just got to stick with these poor choices. That's for the next run. Other idea for the next run is we do a run based on like Lord of the Rings. I thought that would be kind of fun. Everyone plays a character based off Lord of the Rings. I think that'd be kind of interesting.
I'm not against it.
I've also
There's a small part of me that just wants to play Monk now, though.
after you got your ass beat by monks,
That was so cool.
dude. There's some. I was online on the subreddit. There's BG3 builds, and people showing off like their monk builds is pretty fucking cool. There's like 8 attacks a turn type of cool. Yeah, it's fucking dope, right?
Yeah.
Then I saw some throw builds. I was like, oh, these throw builds look fucking sick too.
It's my greatest regret about being a small guy. I feel like if I was anything regularly sized, I could throw so much more.
Yeah.
You did throw me when we got
Yeah, Nate made me a regular sized man. And just like, oh, I have the same strength. This is the only
And
thing
then I
stopping
used-
me.
Yeah, you're
my new favorite
size.
move, Phantasmal Killer on you.
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah. That
Don't fuck with me. I will waste a spell slot on you every single time. You push me,
Waste a
I will
spell
fucking
slot.
I will use my most powerful shit on you.
I'm just gonna
and
throw
you
you off
won't
the
be able
cliff
to
next time.
move, and you'll take 4 to 40 damage. I'll do it. Um,
It's a great game. Game of the year, most likely game of the year for me.
I think it's
Almost
easily game of the
guaranteed.
year.
Right?
Oh shit! You know what I forgot?
What?
So it's on.
The ALGS finals was today, but
is
I've been watching football since since I woke up.
Um,
It-
we could talk
Day one of
about what we're going to do after we beat the game.
we're gonna play
Later.
again.
Yeah, we're going to play again. Now, whether we
Yeah.
play on Tactician, which is a higher difficulty, is
Do you also get cooler loot, or is it just harder?
just harder. The loot pool stays the same. We
Oh,
could also
TSM
do
one.
a modded build or modded run with mods. Because I saw one mod that lets you go to level 20.
I'm assuming it's just like stat bonuses. It's not like added
You just multi-class into something else.
uptight.
Yeah.
We might do that. We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
a
time.
future us problem. So we started Act 3. From what I've read, Act 3 is the size of Act 1 and Act 2. So we're only like halfway.
Shit up, man. It'd be
And
really sad to hit max level.
We're level 10, so we'll be level 12 probably halfway through. Probably not even halfway. Probably a third into Act 3. Part of me wants to be like, as we go through Act 3, maybe like, should we just re-roll our characters? Just fuck it, just to change it up. I don't know. Something we have to talk about as a group.
We'll talk
we
about
just
it. I'll be honest. I don't give a shit either way. There's not that much going on as Barbarian.
Barbarians is a pretty straightforward class, huh?
Yeah, pretty much the last like 4 levels, it's been congrats, use more XP or more HP. Do you want to change what your rage does?
Yeah.
And it's
I
just
know-
the same list of 5.
I think a level 11 you'll have well, you're going to get one more feat selection. And then I think level 11 you get one more class thing.
3 attacks. Let's go.
Maybe 3 attacks, yeah.
It's
We'll
all
see.
I want.
Any other new games you guys been playing?
Inkbound, baby.
So tell us about Inkbound. You've been trying all week to get us to play Inkbound.
Aiden's played it with me.
Oh, there you go.
Aiden, banger.
Aiden, tell me about Inkbound.
No, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll
You tell me
fill
then,
in the
Aiden,
gaps
tell me about
afterwards.
Inkbound.
Okay, imagine turn-based combat, but not really turn-based. You can move around, and you got like actions. You can do them.
Is it a deck building
Little
game?
circle.
No.
No. Roguelike, yes.
Okay.
Banger.
Tells me nothing. All right.
Banger. You could be one of 6 classes. You can get items.
Is this a top-down isometric? Is it side 2D?
Isometric.
Top-down,
Isometric,
isometric.
okay.
Yeah. Very similar to Baldur's Gate. Pretty much the same game.
Okay.
Just better. Pretty much in every regard. It's fucking sick, right, Aiden?
It's better in every regard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so-
what can you say?
To give you a little more context, he calls it turn-based better. It's kind of like the Baldur's Gate combat, where it's semi-turn-based, where like you can move at the same time as your teammates,
Okay.
and then the enemy takes their turn kind of all at once. There's not initiative because it's a lot simpler.
Okay.
I've only done like 3-4 runs. Dylan's done, I don't fucking know, like 15.
A
So
shitload.
yeah,
I've done so. I'm level like 55 right now.
I'm like level 7, so he has a lot more. But
Dude, you've been playing a lot.
I
Yeah.
played literally like 7 straight hours.
It's almost like my levels on Across the Obelisk, because I'm like level 50 something.
yeah, so it's it definitely needs more time in the oven. It needs.
It is early access, right?
Yeah, so that's.
I don't know if
Okay.
it needs more time in the oven. I'm having fun.
It's the perfect game for Dylan. It needs more time in the oven for me,
Fair enough.
but it's
so
it's good.
Like, it looks cool. I'm excited for it. I don't know if it's by Monster Train. All right, that's cool.
It's pretty
bought
much,
it
I would say, either wait
only
for a
because-
sale for like $10, $12-ish, or wait until full release so you see the grand scheme. 'Cause,
No.
like that, I'm glad you love it,
It's
Dylan.
worth it. It's
There's
worth
not that much going
It's
on.
worth
under
it.
the
Fair
hood.
enough.
it. We'll play it right after this.
We won't.
You know what game I want
will.
us to try out? It's still early access. is Raven's Watch.
Never heard of it.
It is a Diablo-like roguelike game made from
Mhm.
the guys who did Curse of the Dead Gods.
I'm in for it.
Oh,
Rest
I
in
didn't
peace,
really like
Diablo.
Curse of the Dead Gods.
Oh, I'll still play Diablo. I'm excited. I'm not excited for the next season, but I'll play the next season. One is like a Tim game, Tim and I, because right now we're doing Destiny. So by the time we finish the story campaign for this current season of Destiny, we'll be bored of Destiny just in time for the next season of Diablo to start. So it has like this really good, like 6-week overlap. So by the time I'm bored of one, the next one will spin up, and I'll get bored of that one, and the next one will spin up. But it's a really good pairing right now for it.
I'll come back at some point.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Diablo, so it's like, do I want an action RPG vibe right now? It's still a great game for that vibe, you know.
Oh, it's the probably the best mouse clicking game there is.
Yeah, and then next season they already said a lot of the carryover. So like one of the big issues with this season of Diablo was, you know how you complete the map and you get those like 5 tiers of bonuses.
Mm-hmm.
Next season you don't have to do that. Whatever you've completed the previously will just carry over.
Good decision.
Yeah.
That
So
should have
less
been
grind.
a given.
Yeah. So less grind. So that will be good moving forward. Doesn't matter either way. It is. So Ravens Watch. It is early access. It's been getting some decent reviews. It's on sale now.
Does
but
it have
I'm
better
still gonna wait.
reviews than Inkbound? No.
I would
It's
say
probably progressed more along the early access road map than Inkbound.
I'm willing to wishlist it. Seems like it's mostly positive, but apparently the most recent patch, people are not happy about Faulkner.
Which is fair.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's how it
it's
goes.
early access, right? Like
Yeah, so who gives a shit, right?
every patch is always going to, as long as the bones are solid, right? And then once 1.0 comes out, then it'll change.
I like it because it looks like Hades.
Yeah. Well, Curse of the Dead Gods, I don't know if you played it, but it's a solid roguelike.
I played it, but it's not my favorite.
I think it's because I
one
played
of
it like
those.
right
It's a
after
good game.
Hades.
It's a very good game.
Yeah, if you played it right after Hades, it's kind of hard. Hades is
Yeah.
a fucking 10 out of 10 game.
Exactly. Where it's just like, I like this, but
Inkbound reminds me of Hades. In the setup of the world, you got to talk to people.
there's a hub and it forces you to talk to people. It's not. I know that we all skip the character,
I
like
don't.
dialogue
I
for the
skip
most part in
everything.
Hades. Yeah,
I
I know.
skipped everything
don't.
in Hades.
It's Faulkner. No one gives a shit about what they're saying in this game, really. There's a story,
I give
but
a
it's not like-
shit.
No, Hades was fire. Don't get me wrong.
No,
Inkbound.
Faulkner. There's a huge story in Inkbound. Huge.
Yeah,
story.
tell me about it.
I skip everything.
All right, then. It's not that important then.
No.
You can't say there's a huge story and then tell
there's
me
a
you
huge
skip
story.
it.
I skip it in every game.
Yeah,
I
but
skip
you
it
don't
in
know if
every
it's
game.
good or not. It could still be bad.
No, it's
Just
just
'cause
a
there's
huge story.
story
They
doesn't make it
talk
good.
all the fucking time. They talk so much in that game. Talking and me click. Next fight.
Speaking of a lot of talking in games, I got 15 hours into Starfield.
Wait.
Oh
I
yeah, that
have
game came out.
One
I
more
did play
thing
that.
Okay, I'm
big
sorry.
update. Counter-Strike 2, boys. We're getting near the end.
Are we now?
Yeah, they
All right,
did one more update where they let nearly everyone in. Basically, as long as you're a Prime-enabled account, meaning you have a phone number tied to it,
Yep.
and have an active rank, you now have the beta.
I will wait for launch. I'm not going to jump into it until launch.
Yeah, I
I'm not
would
gonna play
highly
it at
recommend
all.
that because it's going to take you about 15 hours coming from fresh to get ranked. So, but pretty much the two big updates are one, they added Inferno back to the map pool. Map looks fucking beautiful, boys.
It looks great. Yeah.
So pretty.
It looks really good.
And then the big thing is they have, I don't know the extent of the changes, but the ranking system is pretty much overhauled.
What is the match sizes? Is it 5v5?
5v5s, yeah.
Dude, that's perfect. We'll grab Nate, we'll grab Burger, and we'll go five squad in.
That's
Who's your fifth gonna be? Because I won't be there.
No, you got to play at least a little bit.
Yeah, just get
Just
ranked
at
at
launch.
least.
Yeah, just at launch. We'll play for a couple hours just to get the vibes, and then that's it. And you and I will just get hella frustrated, and then we'll play off meta. You and I will play off meta, and let these fucking fucks
I'm only buying flashbangs and following my brother.
Yeah. We'll just get the op, and then we'll just like lose the op and let the other team have it.
Actually, this sounds kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and I will play off meta, and then we'll let the
Faulkner, you only buy smokes.
Yeah.
I only buy flashbangs.
Perfect.
And we just follow Aiden and fuck with him the entire time.
Yeah.
You see,
It'll
the
be
reason
great.
I'm fine with it is that you guys don't understand how it works. You don't understand how little of a menace you'll be.
You know what? That sounds like a challenge, Dylan.
That's
Can I kill
exactly
you?
a challenge.
That is a
Can I
You
kill
challenge.
can kill me. It'll get actually. I don't want
Is
to
there-
tell you that you'll get kicked. Then you're just going to kill me to get kicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
You and
gonna
I,
kill
that's a
Aiden.
challenge. We're going to troll our own team. Not even
Yeah.
give a fuck. It'll be great. We'll do it for a couple hours as like a full squad. Man, I just want to hear Burger like just get so angry. It's going to be so good.
I'm just going to try to win in spite of it. But big changes. One, for regular competitive queuing, they're doing map-based rankings instead of overall.
Map-based rankings. Interesting.
Fucking huge. It's going to suck for months, but a
Yeah, 'cause
big
everyone's
gripe that a
gotta
lot
get-
of people have. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to like play enough that you actually get into it. But Vertic Globals and Dust 2 Boys were a major issue in just CSGO, where it's people who queue like 99% on one map become the goat of it because no one else feels like playing it. And so you either queue that map, you end up matching those people and getting stomped, or they queue into another thing and it's just you're playing someone who's way below the skill level because they just
Okay.
min-max the map. So that solves that problem. Who gives a shit though? We're doing Premiere now, boys. Big changes. It's pretty much Valve's way of doing tournament formats, just regular map queuing.
Okay.
So yeah, map bans for each side picks, and pretty much just it functions like how you choose in a tournament, where you don't queue for a certain map, you queue for them all. You as a team vote which one you want. And then probably the biggest change overall is instead of doing MR15, where each side plays 15 rounds, swap sides, plays 15 rounds, best of 30. Just like Valorant,
Best
12
of
sides.
30? Did you say best of 30?
Sorry, not best of 30. It's first to, essentially, yeah. It was first to 16 for standard CS. Now they're making it first to 13.
13. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. I
which...
thought you said 30. 30.
Oh, no, sorry.
I was like, that sounds insane. Maybe I won't play now.
Yeah, it's probably my biggest gripe with Counter-Strike in the past, where it's just like, I love it, but like, when you queue, it says games can take up to 90 minutes. It usually
Too
doesn't,
much.
but it fucking can, and it sucks
Yeah,
when it
yeah.
does.
That's why I could never get into MOBAs, because MOBAs just take too long.
Yeah. So this one, I've played probably 8 games so far. Max has been like 40, 45 minutes, which I think is a nice spot. And for the most part, they're going to be shorter because it's one beta. Rankings are kind of fucked and scuffed and need to be fixed. And two,
That's
it's just
that's
shorter.
The point of
It's
betas.
great.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Shorter is better.
The ranking for this also, you get a number. It's no longer just random symbols that you don't really know what it means.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's better. That is much
yeah,
better.
actual
Everyone knows
visible
numbers,
ELO.
right? Everyone knows
Exactly.
numbers. Like,
Numbers
why?
with a color attached, so you still get that little dopamine hit.
Ooh, la la.
Yeah. So it's we're getting there. I'm gonna say
All right.
it's not gonna come out this summer, but probably early fall.
Let me jump into Starfield. I'm gonna assume I have the most hours time played.
100%.
I have played maybe 5 hours.
Maybe 3 here.
All right.
Actually, probably less than 5. I got to the first city.
Okay.
Okay,
And then
farther
I
than
walked
to-
around and did a bunch of missions there.
So
And then I haven't played since.
Here's my impression. I have 15, maybe 16 hours.
Wait. Let me give my impression first.
Okay. Go for it.
It's a Bethesda game.
That's a very
And I
Wild
think
statement.
it's... Let me tell you, if this game came out when I was in college, in high school, I would have played this game probably 200 hours by now.
okay. Because it's Bethesda.
I think
game,
it's good.
right? Aiden, you have a TLDR.
I mean, it's pretty.
It's very
fun.
early impressions, right? It's very
Exactly.
early impressions for you too. So it's really hard to come up with a true
It's-
statement.
I've been to about 3 total worlds so far. And when it's popping off and you're like finding shit to do, it's super fun. Love looting. Found a purple shotgun on my second world. That's hype. That's what I'm doing now. Just using a silent shotgun, fully building into that.
Nice.
That's kind of a standard of Bethesda games. I feel like too, kind of stealth archer.
Yeah.
But it's pretty. I like the maps. I like the little what's his name, Bosco. Bosco's tight.
Bosco's sick.
I legitimately think I'm just gonna pull up and grab a controller, so anytime I'm flying, I can use that because I don't love it on mouse and keyboard.
It's fair.
I
Specifically,
don't love it on
dogfights.
controller.
So
I'm playing on the Xbox.
I'm playing on Xbox
myself.
also.
Yeah.
It is the best mid game I've ever played. It is a mid game at best. The game, all its systems are meh, right?
Yeah.
The combat is like the shooting, the FPS shooting is pretty mid. The
Yeah.
space fighting is pretty mid. The itemization, like the inventory management, is mid. Everything about this game in like the different systems individually is mid tier. But how it coalesces makes it a great game.
Which this is why I'm
I
doing
agree.
PC, boys. This is the
Yeah.
secret of Bethesda. They just
Yeah,
half
but-
bake a lot of things, and then someone else fixes it online.
Yeah, but you can't fix the way the game handles gunplay.
Well, you
You-
might be
they
able
can
to.
improve it.
Aiden, you can get mods on
It's not the
Xbox,
same
anyway.
level of
Yeah,
modding.
it's not going to be. It's
availability.
not going to be.
Yeah, it's
Let me
not
tell you,
even close.
I'm not
they're
gonna play
saying
this
they're
game
going to have
twice.
some level of parity, but it's still not going to be the same.
Yeah.
It is like every instance. Like I'm playing the game and I'm in combat. I'm like, it's just there's something about it's not smooth, right? There's something about it that just feels off. I'm doing space combat, same thing. Like they're trying to add depth by having like arranging your energy systems, but it's too much clicking to actually use it effectively. It's
Yep.
not intuitive. Even controlling the ship isn't smooth. Like everything about it is just like mid. Dialogue, like character animation is not great, right? They're all dead faced. But then you'll have moments where you're walking through the city and you'll overhear a conversation, and then you listen to the conversation, and they're like, "Oh, our pilot disappeared," and then you talk to them, and then you get a quest. And these are just random instances, not random because they've purposely curated it, but it makes it feel random.
Yeah.
Right? So
I've had that.
you'll have those moments where of like, oh, that's kind of like engaging environment, but at the same time, like the map design is kind of mid. Like
It's
you know
like
what I mean?
super hit or miss, basically. Like sometimes you
Right?
find a cool structure, other times it's I'm not spending 15 minutes walking across this barren wasteland to go check
Yeah.
it.
The inventory system, it's all right. It's a Bethesda game. You want to loot everything, but then you have this whole weight system that really holds you back, and like
Yeah.
It's dog shit.
Just like yeah. So it's very mid. It's such a weird vibe with this game.
Yeah.
But I keep playing it, like because I'm like,
I think I think I agree with you, but I think it's a good game. I think it's a good game.
It's a Bethesda
Would
game.
you say?
like
Would you
the
say
opening.
thumbs up or thumbs down?
here's the deal. It's the best Bethesda experience you'll ever have.
No, Skyrim. No, nothing.
Keep playing it.
Nothing.
Keep playing it.
It's
I'm
the
telling
same
you.
thing but better.
Nothing will ever beat fucking the day Skyrim came out. I was supposed to work.
Yeah, but you're wearing
rained at
rose-colored
work, and they
glasses.
sent
Go
us
back
all
to
home.
Skyrim
Nothing
now.
else to do.
Yeah,
Faulkner,
play
you
Skyrim
do
now.
not-
No, play Skyrim now to make apples to apples comparison. You're not gonna feel the same way.
No. This game is better than Skyrim.
That's what I'm
but
saying.
Nothing will.
This is the
nothing
best.
will ever beat the day Skyrim came out when they paid me to go home, because it was raining, and they were just like,
Yeah,
hey,
but that's
fuck it, take your
incidental. That's
entire
like
days
just
we'll
a
pay.
experience.
Oh, nothing ever beats it. I pick up my copy of Skyrim at GameStop. I go home. What do?
You play Skyrim for 12
Spoilers for everybody. I smoke some weed. I'm a young boy, and I just smoke the weed, and I play Skyrim for 12 hours straight.
Yeah.
Nothing beats that. And I didn't do that with this.
Yeah, because you're
So
an
this
adult
game's
and you have
fun to do it.
responsibilities. That makes perfect
Yeah.
sense. Yeah. It's still the best Bethesda game. Like,
I don't
hands down.
know.
Objectively, the best Bethesda
It's
game.
probably the best playing game, but Aiden, you remember when we used to take turns playing Oblivion?
Yeah, it's still better than Oblivion. It's
You
the
remember how
same
fun that
thing, but
was?
multiple new layers
It,
of
Yeah,
paint.
yeah.
Faulkner,
I
Aiden
get what
and
you're
I would
saying. I
we
get
would
it.
play Oblivion for like 8 hours a day.
But sure, you're a
There's
child.
nothing else to do.
You're a
We had
child, of
nothing
course.
during summer. We would just play for 8 hours straight,
Yeah, I get it.
and I'd play until something happened, and then save my character, and Aiden would get on his character, and we would just watch each other play.
That's fair. I get it. I get it. But at the same
Aiden, if
time,
Starfield came out when we were kids,
oh yeah,
that's a 12-hour day at least.
not even,
No, I'm saying
not even.
easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do think it was really cool. Starfield. I guess it's really the environment's very open for mods,
Yeah,
so modders can make galaxies and planets.
which I mean, there's a thing I don't even think they need to with how many planets there already are, and how
No,
there's
no,
not too much
they
going
need
on.
to because there's already people talking about trying to make Star Wars galaxies, recreate them,
Lightsaber.
and they're gonna make mods for actual Star Destroyers and all that shit. So the fucking nerd, Star Wars nerd in me is like hyped, and Star Trek nerds in me is like hyped. So I am kind of excited about all
I
that.
just want sandworms, man. That's all I care
They're gonna
about.
do a Dune. Someone's gonna do a Dune one.
That's the cool part. They could already be in there. I don't know, man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's 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 a good game. I don't think it's a great game because of it's like all the systems. I think if you were expecting a if you're a person, a hardcore sci-fi space sim guy, this is not it at
No.
all. You're
And
gonna
if you
be
thought it
heavily
was,
disappointed.
you're stupid.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you're expecting like elite dangerous levels of complexity of like space sim or even No Man's Sky complexity of space sim, you're in for a rude awakening. You're going to be heavily disappointed. Um, I actually, and I've saw some complaints. I actually love the fast travel system in this game. I love that it's super easy to get from planet to planet or on site or on planets to get to your ship. I don't have to like truck everywhere. I can just go to scan, hover my cursor over my ship, and then fast travel to it.
I'm there
I
with
think
you.
it's good, but I think there is a little bit too much fast travel
In a
going
game
on.
with this scope where you're going to spend so much time traveling, I think
Yeah.
when time is like valuable for you as an adult, I think it's really good,
No,
right?
I agree. I wish that there was an option to just
You can. Well, some of it
not
you can, some of it you
Yeah.
can't.
some of it you
Yeah,
have to
yeah.
you have to fast travel from place to
Legitimately,
place.
like the
I
one
wish that
thing.
I wish it was more open, but I realize that's probably not
I think
possible.
it's a hard balance because the game is so large in scope. There's so many planets, right? And there's so many stories. There's so many missions. I have a huge log. I have a huge mission log. And like if I had to travel for each one, that'd be insanity. It would be insane.
I think it's just the options thing. They should have
Yeah.
this, but also it feels enclosed when you fast travel to a planet and you can't just take off and go into space. Doesn't matter that you can't like fly off somewhere else when you're in space. It just makes it feel like a bunch of closed doors,
That's
not
fair.
one large expansive world.
That's a fair. The only thing I would say is like, well, there's other games that do that really well.
I know, it's just that
Yeah.
every other Bethesda game ever has done that.
Yeah. It's also every other Bethesda game's only on one planet.
Exactly. That's why I don't
Yeah.
care that much. It doesn't bother me, but I understand.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it would be cooler if they did it. But it's also
Yeah.
not feasible.
The level of scope is insane compared to the other ones, like the areas that you can go to and the cities. Like I've been to a bunch of cities already, and they're so big. I'm like, oh my god, just getting around these cities is just
To bring it back to Skyrim.
yeah. It's like
I always thought those are
to.
so sad in comparison.
I just don't want to have to travel around everywhere. Like it's because still a lot of like go here, go there, talk to this person, talk to
Yeah.
that person kind of quests, and you're just like up the stairs, down this hallway, up the stairs, down the hallway.
Yeah,
And I'm just
legitimately,
like, I
even like
can't.
walking around cities, it's just like I don't.
Yeah.
This is too much time.
I will say an annoying thing about the cities or the map system is on the map system there's no way to tell where vendors are. You have to remember in the cities where these vendors are.
I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, that's I could see why people would be annoyed by that because it's like I just want to know where to offload all this inventory this game makes me want to pick up that I don't want to carry around, or I need to buy med packs or I need to buy digisticks or whatever.
Yeah. It's I'll be honest with you. I did not understand how Digipix worked the first time I did it, and I just quit
Yep.
out. And then I looked at a tutorial and realized I didn't have one anymore, so I just used constant spawn another.
Fair enough.
I felt dumb, but also I feel like the tutorial did not describe it like super well.
No. And the perk system, there's certain perks that you just have to get, and you just gotta.
So is there a max level?
No.
Okay, cool. I just need to know that because I've been like carefully selecting perks.
In the beginning, you kind of need to though. That's kind of the shitty part. So like piloting, if you want higher level ships like Class A and Class B ships, you kind of need to work on piloting. If you need security for locks, you know, you need persuade for conversation stuff. It really helps a lot on a lot of quests and missions.
I'm
You
just
know?
feeling goaded that my starter has 2 of those by base, and I did not know about piloting and was not going to select it.
Yeah. Targeting, like the basic targeting one, is important if you want to capture ships because you have to destroy the engine system and you need to target the engine system to disable it so you can board it and take it over and then take over the ship. But
I kill everything.
if the ship is class A and you board it, you can't capture the ship because you don't have or class B because you don't have the piloting skill to capture it. You get where I'm saying now? Like there's certain stuff it kind of forces you like, oh, I kind of have to get this. And weightlifting to increase your weight limit capacity, which this game kind of requires you to, you know.
I've just been using Vasco and just saying, "Hey, carry this for me."
Yeah, but
It's
even
annoying.
then,
Yeah.
it's just those things. Like there's certain skills you just have to get. Like if you want to sneak, you actually have to have stealth, or your crouch doesn't actually make you sneak.
I learned that one the hard way.
Yeah, so like these little things, you're just like, why didn't you tell me like to sneak? I need like it's just like that kind of stuff.
Yep. Bethesda.
Yeah, and then like there's a whole crafting system, right? The research station, and you get like very base levels, but it's only like 1 or 2 things, and the rest you got to put points into those crafting things, like weapons, research, or whatever. So you could mod your guns with like optics and stuff.
Yeah. I'll just find a new gun on the ground. It's too much work otherwise.
Yeah. I did find a shotgun with explosive rounds.
See? That's the cool
It was,
thing.
it was a gold shotgun. It's pretty fucking cool. Double barrel. Feels really boss.
I think
Yeah.
we have the same shotgun, but yours is cooler.
Goddamn right it is. And you can mod them. You can still mod gold weapons.
You can't. It's not like Fallout 4 where you can like swap out mods whenever you want, right? Like it's like you have to use this. It's a consumable part to add mods on.
Yeah, so there's consumable items. So
Mhm.
when you play the game, if you look at an item and it says for crafting, definitely pick it up. Pretty much what I've learned is if it doesn't say it's for crafting, if it's not ammo, if it's not med kit stuff,
Sure.
don't pick it up. Don't even bother. And then high value items. But really, high value items are better to be guns or armor than actual like miscellaneous stuff. That's what I found out because that made the carry capacity issues so much easier. But yeah, it's a whatever game. It's fine.
It's what I expected, which is
Yeah.
all I wanted.
If that's the thing, if you wanted a Bethesda experience, this is a great Bethesda experience.
Maybe the best.
Maybe the best. Probably the best. I would agree with that.
It's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. So, if that's what you were expecting, you'll be Cloud 9. If you're expecting, what's the Kickstarter game?
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. If you're expecting Star Citizen, you'll be very disappointed.
I mean, in comparison, it's still
Well,
better.
in Star Citizen at this point, in
I
its
know.
current state. Yeah.
I just wanted to talk shit about it.
Anything else to add about Starfield?
Forward to playing
Um,
maybe 2 to 3 hours a week for the next like 6 months.
To be
I,
honest, I'd rather just play Baldur's Gate 3. Play my solo campaign of Baldur's
oh,
Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate's more fun, but as a solo experience, I will say, last night I intended to play Starfield for like 4 or 5 hours, my longest session. I just played Inkbound. Inkbound's a better game. Inkbound is more fun.
All right. Let's get into some gaming news. Roblox wants it to be a dating app. Roblox chief executive made 10 predictions about the future of the platform, and one of them involves dating. The company recently added experiences that can only be used by players who have verified they are 17 or older, meaning that people hanging out in those exclusive experiences can be relatively sure they'll be spending time with adults.
I was gonna say this sounds like some pedophile shit. What the fuck,
17 is still sketchy, right?
dude?
Right?
I've been saying I hate
Overall,
Gen
it's
Z.
sketchy. Roblox is for sure for children, right?
It's-
Yeah, but those children become adults.
Yeah, it's been for children for the past like decade, so
Yeah.
the weirdos are still playing it. And I understand the thought process. I don't like it though.
Yeah.
I don't.
Like in another 10 years, because Roblox is still a bit like makes a fuck ton of money.
Yeah,
So in another 10 years, that's 20 years. These people, yeah, they're going to be adults. And they're going to be, getting jiggy on the internet.
Getting boxy with it.
Yeah. It's a weird statement, but I could see why they thought that.
I fully
It's a weird
understand it,
initiative.
but
Yeah. It's just
as
odd.
the older generation's just like, that's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, the boomer in me is like, what?
Yeah.
Sad news. It could be sad. RIP Volition. They have shuttered their studios. They announced on Twitter, LinkedIn, all those places. Not Twitter, right? X now. Volition team has proudly created world-class entertainment for fans around the globe for 30 years. We've been driven by a passion for our community and always worked to deliver joy, surprise, and delight. This past June, Embracer Group announced a restructuring program to strengthen Embracer and maintain its position as a leader in video game industry. As part of that program, they evaluated strategic and operational goals that made a difficult decision to close Volition effective immediately.
So they did Saints Row, right? What else did
Yep.
they do?
Volition did Saints Row. I think they're also known as Deep Silver, right? Deep Silver Volition.
Deep Silver is the publisher that bought them, right?
Embracer's the publisher. Embracer
It's
Group.
Deep Silver then. Not
Holy
Deep
shit.
Silver.
I didn't realize they're part of Parallax that did the Descent series in the 90s. Oh,
Oh,
they
that
did
does make
Free
it
Space
sadder.
2? Free Space 2 is one of my favorite games. They did Red Faction.
That's fire.
Red Faction
Ooh.
2. All the Red Factions. Saints Row. Yeah. Agents of Mayhem. Yep. Actually, they made a lot of great games. Not about great, but solid games with a good
They did like
fan
cult
base.
classics.
Yeah. Cult Classics is a good way to say it. I think them fumbling Saints Row 4, or the Saints Row reboot, essentially, is what did it.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. They did a lot of classics, but then you look at kind of when they came out.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Yeah, because Agents of Mayhem was 2017, and then they did Saints Row in 2022. That did not do well.
Legitimately, even if it's free somewhere, cool.
Yeah. But,
I think it is free on PlayStation Plus this month, actually.
oh, is it? I might
think
cop
so.
it. I keep forgetting to check my PlayStation Plus so
Yeah.
I can get the free games.
I mean, I'll add it.
I
I'm
think
not going to play it still.
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Other news, SAG-AFTRA gears up for a possible strike against the video game industry. The Guild's national board has voted unanimously to send strike authorization to vote to members in preparation of its upcoming bargaining dates in September. Fran Drescher, who's the president, which is wild.
Let's go. Fire.
She said, "Here we go again. Now our interactive video game agreement is at a stalemate too. Once again, we are facing employer greed and disrespect. Once again, AI is putting our members in jeopardy and reducing their opportunity to work. And once again, SAG-AFTRA is standing up to tyranny on behalf of its members. She further said the overlap of the two SAG-AFTRA contracts is no coincidence, but rather a predictable issue impacting the industry all over the world. The disease of greed is spreading like wildfire to burn workers out of their livelihoods.
Who's
Respect.
Fran Drescher?
Who's
The
Fran
nanny.
Drescher?
Is that somebody I should know?
Yes. Well,
Yes, he knows the nanny.
okay. Yeah, I guess that was. I'm not like it's not surprising at all.
I've never seen this lady in my life.
You've never heard of the nanny?
Buddy.
It's like
No.
Yes, you have. The
a pop
fuck?
culture. She has got the voice. She's known for her voice.
Yes. I'll tell you.
I've never seen the nanny.
You don't have
we
to
always
see
would
it, but
skip
it's still
it, but
pop
you
culture,
know it's
yeah.
the thing. Came on right after the
I've
Carlos
never even
show.
heard of the nanny.
That's not true. You used to watch Nick at Night. They would play it every fucking night.
I didn't watch Nick at
You
Night.
did.
I'm
You're
a
like,
good
I
boy."
was there.
I mean, I'm not surprised at all. Like, as much as
No,
I like
no.
them, video games are. It's a fucked industry.
Yeah, it's a wild industry because video games makes more money than the movie industry, and these voice actors probably don't get nearly paid the same amount compared to those.
Probably the
Their
same thing
peers.
as like main name, like movie action stars, but a lot less people doing it and a lot less
Yeah.
people getting paid anywhere near the
Yeah.
same amount. Like Nolan
They-
North, the GOAT.
But my big problem with the video game acting, voice acting stuff is they recycle a lot of actors, so you don't see as much fresh blood going through it.
It's
Definitely like
same,
the
7
lead
people.
roles, but
Yeah,
then you got to think
Which is-
about all those like 1,000 level people who are just doing a couple like background lines.
yeah. And then with the streaming industry, like they don't get royalties for people like movies do, you know. It's an interesting place. I hope they all stick it out, and I hope they get their money.
Same.
Yeah, but I'm not surprised. This could be a problem, kind of like how the movie industry or there's even the just acting industry in general is really fucked. I think in the next year or two, we're gonna have like this big drought of content when it
Mhm.
comes to movies and TV and
Almost guaranteed.
cancellations. And cancellations, yeah. I
Rest
think you're
in
gonna have
peace,
TV
Heroes.
series. I mean, Heroes kind of died because after
It-
season 1, it was pretty bad.
That's because of the writer's strike, buddy.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to survive that much longer, but it instead of going like this, it went like this.
Yeah. But they seem to be sticking out pretty hard right now. Like they're keeping at it. I think I just saw
Still striking.
who was the actor just donated 800K to actors that are so they can make.
Probably your boyfriend.
I was going to
What's
guess
his
a
name?
random person say they did it.
No, I can't remember. It wasn't The Rock.
What's that fucker's name?
That
Faulkner's
fucker's
favorite actor? Deadpool?
Ryan Gosling? No,
Ryan
Gosling.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, it wasn't Ryan Reynolds. It was someone that just caught me off guard of who it was. I can't remember. But I hope like the really in my mind's eyes, like the really rich ones support the poor ones.
That's
because
not,
it's like a protection of the industry, you know.
It's
Some
gonna
of them
happen for
have
a little
donated a
while.
lot of money. Some of them have donated a lot of money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
millions of
there's-
dollars.
Every once in a while, there's a good person, but that's not.
Yeah, but in my mind, like in my hope, right? In my hope
Yeah,
of people being
yeah.
decent individuals, you know, because there's already directors already saying like Christopher Nolan supports the whole thing. He wants it to happen, you know. So
The sad reality, I feel like, is
Do you
anyone
like
who's going to
Christopher Nolan 'cause his
donate
name
did
is
it right at the
Christopher?
beginning.
Faulkner.
I'm sorry.
Do you like Christopher Nolan because his name is Christopher?
No,
Like, how do you feel about other Christophers? Do you
not
appreciate
really a
them? You
fan
like
of them. I mean, I don't even
You
go
just-
by my first name in general,
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
You go by Christopher.
Yeah. That's all I have to add to it. So we'll see how the next I want to say a year or two. I think how long's the actor strike been? Like over 50 days now, or 60 days, or something like that.
It's been months. I feel like.
Yeah, I think recently, I think WB Warner Brothers announced that they're gonna be losing like almost $500 million due to it.
Good.
Yeah, but fuck
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them, but they also do
Well,
Righteous
the
Gemstones, and I'm
only
like,
one.
yeah, but I do love Righteous Gemstones.
Oh, I never watched it.
It's
I used
really
to think
good.
Righteous Gemstones was that Adam Sandler movie. You got them mixed up.
No, that's not it. I could see why you would say that, though. To be honest,
Hey, you know what I'm talking about?
Not a clue.
What's that movie called, Faulkner?
What, the Hanukkah one? The animated one?
which one?
No, Adam Sandler, Kevin Garnett's in it. He
Oh,
plays the,
Uncut
the
Gems.
opal.
Uncut.
Gems.
I've yet to see it. I heard it's really
Fire.
good.
Safdie Brothers, one of the greats.
Okay, back into the weed talk. First time I tried to watch it, got way too high before. Cut it out like 7 minutes in. Too stressful.
I think Adam Sandler gets too much shade.
Oh, dude, Uncut Gems is a banger movie. You should watch it.
I know I
It's
should watch
very
it.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's got range, surprising amount of range.
Yeah.
I think people's issue, mostly
or
the
Funny
dummies, is he
People,
shows that
terrible
range once
movie.
every 10 years.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. That means you just got to flex on him every once in a while.
No,
Just
no,
to-
I respect it.
You
Get
know what I
paid,
mean?
buddy.
Like I'm gonna do my Netflix comedies and hang out with my friends for like a couple weeks and do these Netflix comedies, and then I'm gonna flex on him with something serious. Have you watched his basketball one?
Yes.
Is it good?
It's fine.
Okay.
I would say it's good, but it's he used real basketball players in it. You know.
So they're not good actors,
Well, I just find it unbelievable.
but they're real basketball players playing basketball.
Yeah, but I find the characters unbelievable.
What makes them unbelievable?
Well, the main character is not that good at basketball compared to other people. But you're not gonna get fucking LeBron to play that, you know,
That's fair.
or De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
That would have been sick. Would have been a great movie.
But I love his shitty Netflix movies.
I don't watch those, but I love old.
No,
Adam Sandler.
they're great movies to have on the side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like you just have them running in the background. They're like great background movies, and I think he's even either him or someone stated like that was like kind of the purpose because they get played a lot. They get a lot of views, but you just run them on the side. But yeah, you ever watch Click? It's one of my favorite ones.
I love Click.
It's one of my favorite ones. So good, made me cry like a bitch.
Seriously, it's one of your favorites.
Yeah,
Click the fucking remote, right?
yeah.
I mean, that would be sick to have that remote.
Yeah.
If I had that remote, I'd be doing all kinds of nefarious shit.
Really.
Like what? Like what would you do?
Bank robbery.
Would you? I don't think you have the balls to do a bank robbery. I don't think that's
If I
in
can
your
pause
spirit.
time, I'm going in there.
I don't
I'm
think
going
you
in
would.
and getting that money.
I don't think you have the character for it. I think you would be like, you would be in the moment. You'd be like, this is just not right. I'm gonna go.
I
If
think
I
he would
could
pause it.
time?
He would try to open the door and be like, "Nah, the cameras might still work."
Yeah. Like you would get paranoid and you'd be like, I'm just gonna go play video games instead.
You know what? That also is very possible.
Like I just don't think you have that type of maliciousness in your heart.
I'm evil. I could be evil. You see me play Baldur's
I don't
Gate.
think you can be evil in real life.
In real life.
Yeah, I just don't think you have that darkness in you.
Darkness. I'll
Yeah.
show you darkness.
There's one thing about talking shit in a video game. There's something entirely different about doing something malicious in real life.
That's true. I am too good of a person. Thank
You
you
are.
for pointing it out.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to play Inkbound with me?
No,
No, I have to go, buddy.
I gotta go
No,
mow the lawn
play
now.
Inkbound with me, please.
I gotta work on my lines on my yard.
I hate you. I hate you both.
If you showed up early, I would have done it with you.
Hey, when Inkbound comes up with maybe 2 substantial updates, then maybe.
I'm gonna hang up. Fuck you guys.
All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and bye.
Bye.
Bye.